Okay, as I approach 200 days without a watch purchase, yes, 200 days, I wanted to talk about that and really spin it that I'm having the most fun in the 2 years I've been in the hobby without purchasing a thing. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, like I indicated, I have not purchased anything for 195 days. Initially, I was saving for a piece, the Omega SMP, which I still may go that route. Like I talked about in a previous episode, I'm not really sure what direction I'm going to go with that yet. But I felt it was important for multiple reasons. Initially, it was to save money, but what I found out over time by not purchasing, it's really allowed me to refine my taste and think about watches in a different way. And more importantly, really think about this hobby in a different way too as well. I feel like I'm pretty active in the watch community after a 2 year period, or it'll be 2 years in February that I've been in it. I feel like I'm pretty active in the community. I try to support other content creators. I try to contribute. I've made tons of friends. And like I indicated in the intro, I'm really having a blast. I think, for me at least, if it was all about the purchasing of watches to move along in this hobby, it's not sustainable. And I think even if, so let me throw this out there. Even if I had unlimited disposable income, would that be that enjoyable? I mean, I know that's kind of like that's kind of a weird thing to say, but I think about that sometimes. If you all of a sudden you didn't have any restrictions on what you could spend for your watches, would the hobby be as fun? Now, as somebody who doesn't have unlimited discretionary income, I would say no, it wouldn't be as fun, but I would like to maybe try that out sometime to learn it for myself. But I think those are the kind of mental exercises that I like to do when I'm thinking about watch collecting and what makes it sustainable. Because as I stated early on in some of my initial episodes, really the only reason I got into watches is in my mid-50s, approaching my mid-50s, I realized I wanted to have a hobby that I could take into retirement. And to be honest with you, it's been beyond expectation on that front. So I'm having a great time. I'm making friends, as my tagline says. I'm making friends and enjoying the journey. And really, the watches are secondary, and I've said that a bunch of times. Not that I'm not going to buy more watches, because I am going to buy more watches, but I'm really being thoughtful about what I want to do next. And part of the fun of it all is I don't know which direction I'm going. I really don't. I think the Omega is one that is hard to get off my mind, but I don't know if I'm ready to spend that much yet. There's other brands that are anywhere from probably $600 to $1,500 that I have not experienced yet. I'm really getting an affinity for micro bands, brands like Monta and NTH. I have a Traska Freediver that I love. Might want to experience another one of those. I had some experience recently with the Zelos, and I'm enjoying that. So there's a lot of watches within a more conservative monetary pricing structure that I could look at and enjoy. And especially when I look at my current collection and what I enjoy, I just really don't know where I'm going. So yeah, I know I'm rambling a little bit, but like I had indicated, It's been 195 days. I'm pushing 200 days. I'm having a fantastic time in the hobby. I would definitely recommend, if you are in this hobby and you have not taken a break from it, from a purchasing standpoint, I'd highly recommend it, even if it's just a month. My buddy Clayton at the Watchdog Podcast, for him, he did a record, which was, I believe, 57 days off the top of my head. And I think that helped to recenter him, and he did a great podcast on that too, on his Watch Epiphany. So I do think redirecting that energy is very helpful. And the reality is, like I said, we all don't have unlimited disposable incomes. And I think a lot of the people that I associate with do something in the watch community. They are enthusiasts. They either contribute greatly to other YouTubers by supporting, liking, those kinds of things, or they're YouTubers themselves. And I think that's how we navigate through this hobby, to be able to keep it interesting and, not take out a second mortgage on the house to be able to support it. So, as always, I appreciate everybody watching. Stay positive, make friends, enjoy the journey. I'll talk to y'all real soon, and at some point in time, I'm going to have another watch. I'm looking forward to that too. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.